communication is the key to successful partnerships. And I'm glad my wife isn't here right now because she would probably be staring pointedly at me. But you know, asking questions and having an open dialogue that ensures our goals are aligned and our values are aligned and our understandings of what a successful program looks like are aligned is really the key. Because if we're not headed for the same goal, who knows where we're going to end up, but it's not going to be where either of us wants to be. So the simple answer to the question is communication.
Okay, great. And that answers a lot of my questions. But if you think about it, anyone listening to the show on any of these episodes, it's a constant theme. Communication is where the most successful companies, whether it's a contractor on a job site to pre-planning a project, to buying equipment, financing, all the way to building the equipment and selling that. Every single step of the line, I think we're understanding the theme is communication. And what makes people successful in this business is communicating effectively. And so that's awesome that we keep touching on that. And that's one theme that I have noticed through 6 episodes that we've aired so far, that we've understood that is a very, very common theme.
Yeah, and I think I know your focus is innovation. There's so much going on in the industry, so many advancements. But the one thing that won't change, we've really pounded this nail in, but this is the one thing that won't change is the importance of communication, regardless of all the other advancements we make in the business.
Yeah, we should maybe change the theme of the show to just communication, effective communication, and just talk about that. But yeah, so as far as innovation, we can dive into that a little bit. How has equipment financing become a little bit more innovative over the past years?
Boy, it's a tough question to answer because sometimes when you're in the middle of it, you don't really see it happening around you, and you're just kind of going along with the flow. But I think one of the main things is really just the way OEMs and lenders have come to work more closely together, right? Where it's no longer just me bank, you sell. Here's a rate, here's a subsidy, go have at it. It's a lot more of figuring out what everyone brings to the table, and prioritizing solutions. And so deepening those partnerships, right? We get into now stuff that we weren't doing in these programs 15 years ago, right? We're identifying issues and shortcomings. We're doing root cause diagnosis, and then we're creating programs that solve for issues. So we're going a lot deeper now than we did in the past. And it's really becoming a lot more participatory, I would say, and figuring out what's going to be beneficial to the bank, the manufacturer, the dealer, and the customer. And beyond that, it's really, the main things that we're doing are largely, unsurprisingly, technology based, right? We're using digital tools more. We're using automation more, credit scoring, systems that just allow us to be more efficient in getting deals done, and even calculating and creating the programs that are going to earn those deals in the first place.
Okay.